What's up, guys? Cody here with another live stream for you guys today. And this is a special occasion because I've been meaning to talk to you guys about this for a while now. Just wait till people come in here, of course, the routine. I haven't done a live stream in quite some time. Or no, I have. I actually did one recently for just a general talk. That's correct. But yeah, some exciting things that are happening currently. Give me just a second. All right. So, how's everybody doing today? What's up, Marco? What's up, Marvelous M? How you doing, man? Yeah, just kind of give people a chance to kind of come in here. As you can tell from the title, I have been hired to work at a movie theater. So I now work for AMC. I don't know why I didn't think this through when I first started looking for jobs. But my first job, I'm gonna say in quotations because I did work in the agency or like agent specific job for a good while until all hell broke loose on that whole job. My first job was Sam's Club, which is right down the road from me. I worked at that place as a convenience because I could just walk there within 2 minutes and be at work. I hated working there. My boss was a horrible person. And then I worked at Waffle House. It was good for the 5 months that I was working there. And then just things were absolutely chaotic working there. And it was putting a really big rift in my friendship with my roommate because me and him worked together. And I ended up applying to work at AMC and got hired. They really enjoyed my personality and stuff, my knowledge of movies and stuff. So it's exciting. So we got Trekopedia right here says he works at a movie theater too. He's been working there for 26 years now. Can I ask you, like you like the job, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. Any job that I work for, I'm going to be intimidated by. I'm gonna be intimidated by the whole thing because I'm always afraid of screwing things up. So I guess I'm asking: is the job easygoing? Is it something that I guess you enjoy enjoy working at the movie theater? Obviously, you do if you've been working there for 26 years now. But I guess it's really more or less me asking from I guess what we'd consider you as a veteran worker now, someone who's been working for that long. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad that you enjoy working there. I think that this is going to be perfect for me as someone who absolutely loves to talk about movies and is entertained by, the I guess the theater experience and just in general being able to be somewhere where I feel comfortable is a completely different it's a completely different work area. I'm excited to work at this place. My first day actually is this Thursday. So I'm just prepping and getting to the point where I can say now I officially work for AMC Theaters, which is amazing. I have been doing really good, Dawson. How are you, man? Just been a very, very busy week. Like as you can tell, I have a new job, so I'm working at the movie theater now. So I'm just prepping for that going on, getting ready for that. And then of course, next month on the 13th, me and Connor are going to the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo, and those videos are fun. If you guys haven't watched my last year, the last video, Connor shot and edited that video so professionally, and it was just a very fun, like little quick video. I think it's like 6 to 7 minutes long. If you guys have not watched that video, go check it out. As a matter of fact, if I'm able to do so, I actually do want to talk to you guys about the fact that I actually have, hopefully you guys can see me okay. I'm gonna move this over here. That way I can do this and talk to you guys. Um, so, God, someone really needs to get their damn muffler checked. Like whoever that is out there. Dimension, what's up, man? I'm doing really well, and yes, I am working at the movie theaters now. It's an exciting little thing that's about to happen for me. So I'm really excited about that. All right, cool. So I want to go to my channel on my YouTube channel, and I want to show you guys real quick. For those of you guys that have been watching for a while, it has been very interesting to. Yeah, just a second. Can I share screen? Yes. I want to share specifically this window here. All right. Let's just do the full window, actually, without me here. Okay. So this is the channel right here. Those of you guys have not checked out, I have been pretty busy trying to get the channel to look a specific way. If you guys haven't checked out the new video right here, I did an unboxing of the Saw 10 film collection, and that was sent in to me today by Lionsgate. So big shout out to Lionsgate for hooking me up with that. But if you guys don't see right here, I have dedicated sections for you guys to watch all my videos and stuff like that now. So, you know, DVDs and Blu-rays unboxing, my travel vlogs and stuff, if you guys haven't checked those out. Cody Tries Food, which people do enjoy these videos. And here's the convention videos. These are all the convention videos that I have done in the past. You can see my ex-girlfriend right there from when we went in 2019. I should probably change that thumbnail, to be honest with you. But we do have some convention videos. And like I said, this one right here is last year's Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo. So if you guys have not checked out this video, at least show your support to Connor, because he did an amazing job doing this video, it was just a fun video, and you can see all the stuff that I've done over the years, including like true crime locations, all this stuff that you guys might be interested in. Very, very fun right there. So anyway, yeah. All right, let's go into some more comments here. There's my buddy Jose. I've done videos with Jose right there. If you guys haven't checked out some of my videos with him, we went to Total Nostalgia, which is my friend's, toy store and stuff. It's always fun going out there and doing their video out there for them. All right, and we got Trekopedia right here. By the way, congrats on getting Pokemon the first movie on VHS. I'm just hoping we're getting it on Blu-ray special edition for the 25th anniversary. Viz Media is such a hard company to ask for products. Like, I was so excited when they put out the Indigo League on Blu-ray, but it's incomplete, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because their original Indigo League releases on DVD included the episodes all the way up to the point where he ended up winning no, he didn't win. Jesus Christ. He lost the Pokemon League. And the episodes in particular that are missing up to that point is like 10 episodes or something like that. It's when he meets Snap, I think's his name. And where are those episodes? I want to be able to finish the Indigo League. Those are the episodes that I grew up on as a kid. They have, in the past 7 years, not put out season 2 on Blu-ray. They've been releasing this stuff on DVD, which is ridiculous, as over-glorified coasters. I like to have Blu-rays of the show. But the movie has been released multiple times over. And if Viz Media has the rights to the distribution for Blu-ray and DVD releases, they're not going to do a 25th anniversary. I'm just warning you right now, don't get your hopes up. I have a really bad history with trusting Viz Media to release their stuff. And as much as I would like them to, they're not going to. But yes, I did get the Pokemon VHS. I did a photo yesterday of this. Jose was with me when I got this at Total Nostalgia. My Renee and Phil gave this to me, and it's starting a habit. I have an unfortunate habit of collecting VHSs now, mostly because of the artwork. I love that artwork, and if you guys have seen my videos, I have a poster for this movie signed, and it's this artwork. This is the artwork I recognize the most. And I remember talking to Jose. None of the Blu-ray releases come with the mini movies, so you don't have Pikachu's Vacation, Pikachu and Pichu, or what was the second one? I forgot what the second one was called. I can't remember what the second movie had, but it's unfortunate we don't have those anywhere on physical outside of VHSs and DVDs from the olden days. Let's see. Here we go. We got Banana Guy Mike saying, hello, Cody. What's up, man? I'm sorry if I'm missing questions. Been a fan for a while now. Love from Long Island. Thank you, Albert Bostick. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I appreciate you joining in, man. There's Jose right there. One day we should do a video of our D&D session. Yeah, me, Jose, Connor, Jesse, and Renee and Phil. We do we play Dungeons and Dragons, and it would be interesting. We just have to have a consistent live stream going. I don't know how we would do that. I would have to tether my phone or something like that. That would be pretty cool, though. The incomplete thing on Blu-ray, and I shouldn't think they include the PokeWrap either. Oh, actually, no. You know what? They do actually do the PokeWrap. They do the PokeWrap, and I think they also do. Damn, what was the other one? I can't. There was something else outside of the PokeWrap that they did. But yeah, it was Pikachu's Jukebox. That's what it was. Those are on there. They are on there. But otherwise, no, the movies have been severely lacking in content. It's just the movies. I'm still waiting for Viz to release Lucario and the Mystery of Mew and Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of the Sea on Blu-ray. I'm waiting for them to dig the fourth movie out of print Shadow Realm, because actually, who released? Oh God! Actually, I think I do know what that release was. I've told you guys that Miramax, every time that they put out something, it seems like a lot of their stuff goes out of print. Dogma, which was a Sony release, but it was also sponsored by Miramax. Godzilla versus Biollante was a Miramax release, and then the Pokemon 4 film collection, which included Pokemon Forever and then 3 other movies afterwards. Yeah, that release, if I remember correctly, let me double check. I am pretty sure it goes for like $300 or $400. That is an out of print Blu-ray I really want to have in my collection, mostly because, well, hang on. 4 film collection. Sold listings. Let's see if we can do sold listings. Why? Why are they not? It's not on here. Is it 4 films or 3 films? I'm pretty sure it was a 4 film collection. Hang on. I'm going to get to you guys' comments in just a second. Yeah, right here. This sold as a, like, this right there. Hang on, let me see if I can get closer to the camera. This set right there includes, it includes Pokemon Forever, Pokemon Destiny Deoxys, the movie, Pokemon Heroes, and Pokemon Jirachi the Wishmaker, all on Blu-ray. Like I said, it's a Miramax release, so yeah, it sold for $300 recently. So I don't think that's going to happen. I think WB owns the rights to movies 1, 2, and 3. They own the rights, but they don't own the distribution rights. Viz Media owns the distribution rights for Pokemon. not WB. It's not actually, if I remember correctly, Warner Brothers' logos and stuff aren't even on the Blu-rays. The Kids WB logo that flies towards the screen, those aren't on the Blu-rays, unfortunately. The only Pokemon seasons that are on Blu-ray, seasons 1 and 21. Yeah, Viz Media needs to get with the program. They really, really do. Just in time to watch all the Spider-Man movies. Congrats, brother. Yeah, I just saw the trailer for that. I'm talking with Connor about the possibility of going to see the first and second Spider-Man movies. I think most of you guys may know this, but this is a great memory that I had with my mother. When she passed away, I started appreciating a lot of stuff that she had, given my childhood and stuff like that. So the Spider-Man movies were a thing that we watched together. My first time ever going to a movie theater out here was actually see Jurassic Park 3. And they were playing the trailer. The one that was removed after 9/11 was the one with the helicopter being webbed up in between the World Trade Center. And we got to see a preview for that. And I was excited because I loved Spider-Man, the animated series. So I was really excited to see a live action Spider-Man movie. The next year, my mom took me to go see it around my birthday. Because if I remember, the movie came out in May. I think it was like May 19th or something like that. And my birthday was June 24th. So it was like a month later. And consistently, up to that point, me and her went to go see a Spider-Man movie every time it came out. So I went to see Spider-Man 1 with my mom. I went to see Spider-Man 2 with my cousins and my mother. Spider-Man 3 with my sister and my mother, which had a very funny story attached to it. I won't get into that right now. And then The Amazing Spider-Man I saw with my mom. Amazing Spider-Man 2 I saw with my mom. And I saw Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home with my mom. My mom passed away in 2020. And the one movie that I feel like we would have appreciated together would have been the one that brought every single Spider-Man from the past into one. I really wish my mom was here to see that, but I know she was here in spirit. So, what's up, House of Geek? Working at the movie theater now? Yeah, I am, but I'm excited. I really am. I really, really am. It's a job that I don't know why I didn't think this through a long time ago. I had the first 7 Pokemon movies on VHS. That's pretty cool, man. I've got some VHS tapes. I can go through them real quick with you. Some of them were actually sent in from you guys. I'll point out. This one I've had since I was really young, because this is a Blockbuster copy that I bought from Blockbuster for Beetleborgs. And I actually got this signed by the guy that played Flabber right there, Billy Forrester, who played this Joker Jay Leno guy right here. Shout out to JonTron for making that joke. And then of course I already talked about the Pokemon movie. I have another one in the living room, which I'm not going to go get, but I think I've talked about this before. When I went to Grant, there was a video store that I grew up going to. It was just like a little mom and pop video store in a little yellow building that was right next to the school, and I always went and rented video games and movies there. And it's owned by a little odds and ends like junk store now, and they still have the back room with all the VHS tapes that they cannot sell. And I do need to go back because that's where it's going to start my collection. I guarantee it. But I always told people about this Ninja Turtles VHS I used to rent was Secret of the Ooze. And I found the exact copy I rented when I was a kid, just chilling right there. They sold it to me for $2, and it's sitting like a trophy in my living room right now. But along with that, because it was like 2 for $3, we ended up getting The Cat in the Hat on VHS. It was a weird thing. I didn't know that this came out on VHS. This was towards the ass end, I believe, when VHSs were kind of being phased out for DVD. And then I also got the Goofy movie right there, classic movie. And I'll read some comments I'm getting to you guys. Connor hooked me up with my favorite horror movie on VHS right there, Scream. So, classic. And like I said, not a lot of VHSs here. But I can't remember who sent this to me, but somebody sent me a box with these VHS tapes, which I've talked about. My dad got me these tapes for my birthday in 1995 because again, Batman Forever was something that I was obsessed with, and I loved the animated show. He sent me two that are still sealed. So the Two-Face one is completely sealed right there. The Robin one. And hang on. These two are not sealed, but I remember watching these the most. Right here, the Riddler one is the one that I got to open on my birthday early, and he like wrapped it back up. So I have a good memory of that. And then to go with that, Batman Mask of the Phantasm on VHS right there. Those are all my VHS tapes. I don't have much of a collection, but I want to get there. Let's see. There's something in Japan where if someone is charged with a crime, those mini movies fall under what can be included. Can't be included anymore, apparently. Yeah, see, I heard about something having to do with those mini movies. Someone who was involved was in some kind of crime or something like that. So, did you know that Viz does not have the rights to movies 4, 5, and 6, 4, 5, 6, and 7 for Pokemon? Yeah, apparently it's Miramax. It falls in the Harvey Weinstein territory, which that means we're never going to get them re-released. You wonder why a lot of these movies through Miramax are out of print now. It's because of that. He's obsessed with keeping control over like again, Dogma and a bunch of other stuff. Trekopedia says maybe it's who's that Pokemon they don't include. No, they do. In the Blu-ray, it's included in between each segment. Everything that I remember from the show is included, including the Pokerap, Pikachu's Jukebox, and who's that Pokemon. Those are all in there. Do you think Hasbro is done with the Power Rangers franchise altogether? It does seem like they have completely dwindled down their, interest in Power Rangers. Didn't they like put the Lightning Collection on hiatus or something like that? There is another VHS right here. I don't know why I set this aside. Like, I'm done. But I do have the Spider-Man animated series, Return of the Green Goblin right there. Those are all my tapes. I need to have more in the collection. If it's Miramax, good luck. Yeah. I jumped the gun explaining this. Yeah, with that specific person. Yep. Harvey Weinstein wants to take all the control away from everyone. I have 2 copies of Godzilla vs. Biollante on VHS. I also have it on DVD and Blu-ray. I'm probably sitting on a gold mine. The Blu-ray, yes. The VHS and DVDs, not so much. The Blu-ray is the reason why. Also, I think there's some sort of a story behind the Blu-ray. When Miramax put the Blu-ray out, they were quickly pulled because there was a bonus feature included with the first iteration of the release, a behind-the-scenes special feature. And if I remember correctly, the thing that happened was they were not approved to put that behind-the-scenes special feature in the Blu-ray, and Toho ended up suing the company that manufactured the Blu-ray, which was Miramax. So they didn't actually put out many copies for Godzilla versus Biollante, and that's why it's so rare, but it also has to do with Harvey Weinstein. There's a lot of things. I want the Miramax Pokemon Blu-ray set so bad. I do too, because it will help complete my collection. Godzilla X Kong comes out in 10 days. I know. I'm excited. The thing is that what's amazing about me working at the movie theater is I get to see whatever movie I want, and I can bring me and a friend, or during the summer, +2. And I'm excited to, be in the position to be able to go see movies regularly with some friends of mine. And I'm happy. I'm really happy with this. So I'm excited to see Godzilla X Kong. Disney is having Sony do their physical media now, I heard. Yeah, they're doing distribution and manufacturing, I think, of Disney Blu-rays, which a lot of people have actually brought that up to me. Do you think they're going to release Inspector Gadget now on Blu-ray? Hell no, they're not going to. If they do, I'm gonna shit a gold brick. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, Joker Jay Leno. Yeah. Flabber has an unfortunate comparison to Jay Leno and the Joker. I wanted to get the Rugrats movie on special edition Blu-ray last year for the 25th anniversary, but Paramount didn't do it for some reason. Oh, they released a 3-pack on Blu-ray. I don't know if you knew that. I have it in my collection right now. It includes the first movie, um, Rugrats in Paris, and Rugrats Go Wild on Blu-ray. It's a 3-pack. Cody, do you have any more unboxing videos to do? Yeah, today I did an unboxing of the Saw 10 film collection. Lionsgate sent that out to me today. I have the paperwork for it right here. The box set's in the living room. I'm too lazy to get up and show it, but there's the paperwork. They sent this to me. If you guys haven't gone to check out that unboxing, I'm going to be absolutely honest with you. That box set is that is a disappointing box set. It includes everything you would want, except for the 4Ks. It's DVD and Blu-ray. But they basically re-released all the older discs and just kind of started stacking like 22 discs on top of each other on one of those flipper spindles, those really thick. It's whatever. But I mean, I don't think a lot of people are going to be interested in that box set after they watch people's unboxings. I don't like those type of packagings, which is why I rectified. I gave away the digital copy code. Somebody already redeemed it and did not say thank you, by the way. You are welcome for the 10 movies that you got for free. Let's see. I am really backed up after the Cat in the Hat. Doctor, you have to reiterate that for me. What about more videos where you try new foods? Yeah, I do like doing those videos. I'm going to be honest with you; those are some of my favorite videos to do because they're always spontaneous. Okay, I don't plan those videos. I only do them when I walk in the supermarket and I literally see the most obscure thing that's perfect for a video. Like, I actually was going to do a video on the Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream. And they were stocked up with it at Walmart. And yes, this is a thing. A little behind the scenes note. I was going to pick it up, but I told myself, I was like, oh, I'm going to wait because I need to get other things. And, I need to be a little bit more financially responsible. Because the ice cream was like $5 for a pint. And I went back like maybe 2 days later and they were all gone. So I never got to do one. But yeah, those are some of the most random videos you will ever see pop up. If you see a Cody Tries Food video come up, it's because I just randomly grabbed something that thought would be fun for you guys to see. The waffle and syrup Eggo waffle like creamer, that was weird, to say the least. A really weird flavored creamer. After the live-action Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss widow stopped any more live-action adaptations of his books. She disliked the Cat in the Hat live-action. I think a lot of people dislike that movie, but I remember fondly, and I will talk about this. That was the year my dad died, was 2003. So at Christmas time, we went to go visit my family out in Florida. And my sister Brandy, we ended up going to all of us go see Cat in the Hat with my mom and me and my stepsister. And I gave her a free ticket because the video game, I ended up getting a video game for Cat in the Hat on Game Boy. And it came with a free movie ticket offer. And I think it's funny because we have like memed and joked about the Cat in the Hat, me and my sister Brandy, so much because that is a very fond memory. That movie turns 21 this year. It just had its 20th anniversary. So I liked it as a kid. I like it for the humor and just how stupid it is. But it is a terrible movie. It is a bad adaptation of Cat in the Hat. And I can understand why the wife of Dr. Seuss wouldn't want that. out there. I think Paramount currently owns Miramax. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe. I honestly do not know. I honestly thought that they were bought out or phased out. Miramax was. I thought about buying VHS tapes, but only for nostalgia reasons. Keep as trophies. I'm doing a statute of limitations when it comes to VHS tapes. I'm just saying this much. It's only going to be for some of my favorite movies on VHS. And it's going to be like cartoons, like TV shows that I grew up on. Because there are some shows that have never been released on DVD that are on VHS. Or some episodes that have never been released. So I want to be able to get, VHSs just for the nostalgia purposes as well. Yeah, I'm like way behind. I don't think I've ever done a live stream where I've been backed up on comments. It's interesting. Paramount owns the Scream movies. Oh, by the way, you guys heard about the news with Scream? The on again, off again relationship that this movie is having with Spyglass and its castmates and Nev Campbell and the fans and stuff right now. Woo! It's a really bad soap opera. But I think we're excited. I'm excited. I really am. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Kevin Smith have tried buying Dogma rights, but Weinstein jacked up the price to make sure they either pay him a ton of or else couldn't grab it. That movie on Blu-ray has fluctuated between $80 and $100 in the aftermarket. I've seen it go for a lot more sealed, but used it's like $80 to $100. The DVDs and VHSs are available like crazy. So if you don't care about quality, just buy the VHS and DVDs. They're like $10-15, and you're guaranteed to find them at like a Goodwill or something like that. Harvey Weinstein thinks he has control on that movie, but he really doesn't. As a matter of fact, that movie is entirely uploaded in its like full glory, DVD quality on YouTube right now. And everybody talks about how we don't know who uploaded it, but it's up there. And a lot of people think it was Kevin Smith. I would say it's probably like 90% sure Kevin Smith uploaded it. Because the dude really wants people to watch that movie. Hasbro said they are not doing anything Power Rangers related 24, hopefully 2025. Seeing they're starting back up. Yeah, right now they're laying off a lot of people. So Hasbro as a company right now is kind of fizzling. And, it's not good when the Power Ranger toys that people are more interested in is Super 7. They're doing a better job with the collectibles. They have a much better Rita Repulsa figure, and I'm just interested in seeing what else they can do. But Power Rangers as a whole, I feel like at this point, I've kind of grown out of it. I love it. I will always love Power Rangers for being a part of my childhood. But I'm going to have to say it. It's not the same as it was. The hype for the 20th anniversary was definitely a lot different than it is now. We had the DVDs. We had the movie. We had a lot of stuff going on. And right now, we're dealing with a really big dry spell. Next year is the 30th anniversary for the original movie, the 95 movie. And I'm wondering to see. I want to see if they're going to do something special for that. People do love that movie, but it does seem like it's been kind of neglected. I really hope we get a Heisei Criterion set. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? It would be interesting to see if Criterion shows interest in doing the other two Godzilla eras, Heisei and Millennium. The other thing is that Heisei right now, the reason why they're probably not doing it is because of Godzilla versus Biollante right now. There are multiple companies that have actually done Blu-ray releases for Godzilla. You have Criterion, you have Sony, you have Kraken. Kraken had done a lot of Heisei and Showa era Blu-rays. And I don't know which movies are owned by what and how they are distributed through which company, but Godzilla 1984, that just recently went out of print and is going for a lot of money. And that's a Kraken release. So there might be a distribution rights issue. Godzilla has been tossed around, a lot. And I don't know. Hopefully, I'd like to see Criterion do something with that. Just be careful people don't make fun of you. I work at several theaters and many people made fun of me to the point of bully. Other than that, congrats. I mean, I've been bullied my whole life, okay? Look, I'm an autistic fat man who collects toys and stuff. I'm a lightning rod for bullying, okay? It's not something that um I really care about. When people bully me online, I laugh it off or I will just, you know, fire back because I'm really good at roasting people. like to a degree where it would probably destroy my credibility as a person. I've said some pretty raunchy things to people before. Um, but I will say this much. If someone's going out of their way to make fun of you for you being a person and your interests and your love of things, their life is sad. They're the ones that are having a horrible life. Okay, they're trying to tear you down to match up their miserable, you know, lifestyle, and that just you don't want to cater to that. Don't let them win. I'm gonna work at a movie theater. I'm gonna have the best time of my life. I've already made some really close connections with some people. You know, they enjoy my personality, and that's all that matters. So I've seen both Inspector Gadget films, but not the series. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was Inspector Gadget. My interest for that movie was from the fact that I just randomly went to go see it in theaters, and I'd never heard of Inspector Gadget before. So my first introduction to Inspector Gadget was the original movie, and then at the time in '99, Nickelodeon used to play the old episodes on TV. So I didn't watch the cartoon until it aired on Nickelodeon. But I do own the whole series now. So yeah. Um, it's definitely got a lot of 80s quality to it for sure. What streaming services do I have? I hardly have a lot of streaming services. I'm not subscribed to Netflix. I have mostly my Vudu account, which has a lot of movies and TV shows on it. I prefer to own versus rent. So I don't really have a lot of access to streaming services. I've been borrowing my sister's Disney Plus, but I rarely use it. Other than that, not much. Last night I did a free trial for Discovery Plus because there's a new documentary that I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. Actually, there's a documentary on there called Quiet on Set. And it's about the dark behind the scenes information about Nickelodeon's live action shows with Dan Schneider. And it is a rough documentary to watch, especially since there's people that you grew up with that have unfortunately been in a position of being trying to make this YouTube friendly. They've otherwise been in an illegal sense with a child, adults playing with children on set, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to use specific words, but it is a very hard documentary to watch. And I cannot tell you how like it just kind of kicks you in the childhood watching this stuff. So be warned. That documentary is hard to sit through. I've only seen Saw 1 when I was 7. That is a very young age to watch the Saw movies. Also, thank you for uploading the ads and promos for Pokemon the first movie a few days ago. If only you guys knew how hard it was for me to actually I had to fight to keep that up on YouTube. Because whatever company decided, hey, we're gonna like kick your legs out from under you because you were using a movie trailer that's widely available on YouTube through other people. I actually had to remove that and kind of cut it in a way where, you know, you guys could watch it. But it's gonna mess with my ADHD having that up. I'm glad you enjoy it. Again, if you guys haven't already, I have a whole playlist dedicated to, you know, I did do one for the Pokemon TV series. That was the first one I ever did. And people loved that so much. They're just like, can you do it for other stuff? And I ended up doing one for the Inspector Gadget movie. I did one for Godzilla 98, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. I did a lot of them. So if you guys haven't, those are in their own dedicated playlist as well. Animation God says, "Hey Cody, congratulations on your new job at AMC. I work at AMC. Well, that's cool. Dine-in theaters in Menlo Park Mall in Edison, New Jersey since 2016. That's cool, man. I really don't want to give away where I'm working because I'm afraid that somebody who's subscribed to me is going to call the movie theater. So I'm gonna just keep the location kind of hush hush. But I'm very excited to work at AMC. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. Hopefully it's easygoing. Like I've already had someone else tell me it was an easygoing job and it's fun. So I don't use digital codes. I mean, when it comes to digital stuff, I think I've been sharing my Voodoo account with a lot of my friends and family, so they benefit from it. I've actually been robbing Netflix of subscribers because apparently people say I have better selections. I have close to 1,800 movies and like 70 different complete series TV shows, and I own every single one of them. Own through digital or the digital stuff that I got through codes, and I like having Voodoo. Or I'm sorry, hang on, it's now called Fandango at Home because Voodoo decided to sell out. Richard R, what's the Pokemon Miramax Blu-ray set? That's gonna have. I brought it up earlier. That has the movie with Celebi in it. It was Pokemon Forever, Pokemon Heroes, Pokemon Jirachi and the Wishmaker, and then another one I can't remember. I think it's Destiny Deoxys. Those 4 movies are in a set that Miramax put out, and it's now completely out of print and hard to find. So good luck looking for it. It's definitely a expensive set. Brody Slayer says, "Congrats on working at the movies. You deserve it. I appreciate it, man." Live Style Rewind. Hey Cody, I have about 4,000 VHS tapes in my movie collection. You're doing better than I am. I've got only like 7 or 8. It could get that far though. It really depends. I don't want it to get that far though. Kevin Smith said he would upload it to YouTube, but he doesn't want to give Harvey Weinstein credit or money. That's why I think he actually uploaded it under a different account. There's just some random person that uploaded it. I'll get some free movie posters at the theater you work. If that get me free anything, displays or anything, they're going home with me. I have a theater area dedicated to posters and banners and stuff like that. You don't think I'm going to have a giant cardboard cutout of Po from Kung Fu Panda in my house? You are severely mistaken. I'm joking. But it ain't going to go that far, I promise. If I do get anything for free, I might do giveaways. You never know. Like I like to see the idea of possibly doing something like that in the future. Who knows? Have you watched Pokemon Horizons series yet? That's really good. I'm going to be honest with you, dude. My love for Pokemon fizzled out back in 2004. Like I didn't have interest in Pokemon up until like I think it was Johto Journeys, something like that. And my last video game that I played that was Pokemon related back then was Sapphire. I didn't get into any of the other stuff. So I have a really strained relationship with Pokemon. I just love the original stuff I grew up with. But I've thought about getting into the show and watching it all the way through now that Ash's journey has ended. And a lot of people have said it's a pretty emotional ending for Ash and Pikachu. So we'll see. Pretty dope response. I appreciate it, man. Do you have a list of on movies you want really, really badly on Blu-ray or TV shows, like to physically own or for them to actually put out on Blu-ray? Like my number one is for them to always put Inspector Gadget on Blu-ray. Disney needs to get off their asses and put that out. They put stupid shit out like on the Disney Movie Club that I don't think anybody really cared about. Like Man of the House. That was a movie that I was sitting there going, this deserved a Chevy Chase movie. This is like his least favorited. That Chevy Chase movie didn't do well. I would have understood if it was like Blank Check or something, but that was a weird movie for them to put out. And I kept hoping that they were going to, through the Disney Movie Club, put Inspector Gadget out. And this year is the 25th anniversary of the movie. And lo and behold, guess what gets announced? Disney Movie Club shutting down. Hooray! So my hope for that is dead in the water, man. But that is what I want. And as far as a TV show goes, I really wish they would complete The Mask, the animated series. I have season 1 over here, and it's severely lacking the 2 other seasons that need to be put out. I think that show is severely underrated and needs to get love. So, and Ace Ventura, that one too. Sean and Ezra say, "Oh hell yeah! Congratulations on working at the movie theaters." Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited to get into that. I grew up watching Kids WB, so seeing the Pokemon ads and stuff makes me happy. Yeah, man, those are the type of things that I like going on YouTube looking for. So I was just like, why don't I just make my own little like compilation videos? So they're always fun. The biggest thing you have to know about is basically big movies like Deadpool is going to be a busy weekend, stuff like that. Other than that, the weeks are decent during the school year until holidays. Yeah, Thursday happens to be my training session. All the stuff I got to train for is actually going to be when Ghostbusters Frozen Empire is released. So I think they're doing that intentionally. But we'll see. I'm actually thinking that's going to be a pretty interesting day. But you guys got to also remember, I did work at Waffle House, and I did work third shift for 10 hours straight. And I dealt with like a full restaurant of drunk people that I had to push out, and it was consistently busy. So I'm not intimidated by full crowds just because of my past history with working at Waffle House. But don't ever work at Waffle House is what I'm trying to tell you. Do you know what the bonsai bubble is? No. Sorry, not me. I meant to write. Oh, we'll get free posters for you. Oh, that'd be cool, man. I would probably. I really wish that I can get some of the displays that they have in there. But I think when I went in there, the theater doesn't have a lot of displays. And the poster that I think I want to get for right now, I went to go see Dune Part 2. I really enjoyed that movie. I enjoyed it more than the first one because the first one was a sleep fest for me. I was drowsy when I watched that movie. But the second one was a wow movie. I really enjoyed it. Austin Butler like kicked ass in that movie. But I'd appreciate it if you end up finding posters you want to send over here, man. You better believe I'll start putting them up and stuff like that. X-Men 97 this week. I heard Spider-Man the animated series may possibly get a revival according to producers, and hopefully X-Men Evolution is next. Spider-Man's more likely. X-Men Evolution, that is like its own thing, and I don't know if the original creators were involved with X-Men Evolution, but I may be wrong. Have you been to G-Fest? No, but I want to. I really do. Conventions are kind of hard unless I happen to be in the area, and it was easier to go to Power Morphicon when I worked with Power Ranger actors, so I would get plane tickets out there to work. And but I've only been to Morphicon twice, and the conventions I have gone to, let me think. My first convention was Ranger Stop in 2013. My second was 2016 Power Morphicon. 2018 was the Huntsville convention onwards. To that point, it was just Huntsville. And then a couple years ago, I went to Morphicon again. I went to LA Comic Con. I went to Pasadena Comic Con. Just last year, went to Denver Fan Expo. So, and this year I'm going to Huntsville again. So I've been to many conventions, but they always have to seem to be like happenstance, like location, you know? But Godzilla convention would be perfect for me. Blu-ray needs a release of Buffy and Angel TV shows. I heard it has nothing to do with aspect ratios because someone is holding out on signing contract. It's a rumor. Yeah, those shows, I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of TV shows that haven't been put out on Blu-ray, it's kind of weird. Like, they talked about rights issues. Do you guys remember in 2016 when Batman 66 finally got released on Blu-ray. It was like the most exciting thing because that show was held up in legal limbo for such a long, long time. And it's because there were so many hands exchanging the rights for that show. And some of these shows, unfortunately, have too many people involved with the rights and the distribution. So, um, yeah, just think about that when TV shows and stuff come out. Be grateful that they're out. It could be bad. It was really shocking when Power Rangers got released 10 years ago through Shout Factory. The dark ages of buying German DVDs imported are over with that. I saw the Crow remake trailer. It looks okay, but nothing will ever beat the original for me. You know what? I totally agree with you. I watched the trailer and I'm tossed because visually it looks stunning. I like Bill Skarsgård as an actor, but he doesn't look like the Crow. He looks like Jared Leto's Joker, and it looks good. It looks like the environment of it looks good. The action looks good. It sucked me in, but it's always going to be at the back of my head. This is different. I'm going to go see it because now I can see movies for free. I'm not watching a bad movie and losing money on it anymore. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to watch for sure. You got the same name. Yeah, but I see this is like the Highlander though. I'm gonna have to like destroy you now, and because there can only be one. You shouldn't have put yourself in the open like that. There can be only one, man. There's only one Cody. It's me. Conan O'Brien, I remember, helped iron out the rights for the Batman 60 shit. Oh yeah, that's right. He did. I remember that. And Conan was actually, I believe, in the behind. There was a bonus feature that he was in on the deluxe set. I do have the deluxe box set for that show, and there's like a bonus disc that was exclusive to that set that he's in. So that's pretty cool that he got involved with that. I'm really excited to, say that, in my time that I've been able to collect movies, I've been able to get some really, really big box sets before they went out of print. I got one down here. This one from Shout Factory that has a decapitated Red Ranger head on it. Yeah. Have you played Star Wars Battlefront Collection yet? I dabbled with it a little bit. I know I told you guys that I was going to do a live stream playing it with you guys, but I got caught up in stuff. And that day I had a friend over. We watched a movie. We kind of got caught up in a lot of stuff, and I played it for a little bit. I know there's a lot of controversy with the Battlefront Classic Collection right now. Every YouTube video that has suggested to me right now says, "What a piece of shit! Battlefront the Classic Collection is completely ruined due to da 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 da." Insert reason here. So all these like gamer channels right now are just, this sucks. This is shit. This is the worst thing ever to happen to Star Wars fans and gaming fans in general. Like, I had no connection to the online stuff. I played Instant Action and Galactic Conquest and all that stuff. There is at least 90% of a game there that is still playable. Everybody is bitching and moaning about the online stuff because it's glitchy, you're getting kicked out of the servers and stuff. God, everybody needs to shut the fuck up about that game. I'm tired of hearing about it. All these damn gamers that like literally do nothing but complain. Do you think Brandon Lee would have returned for the Crow sequels if what happened didn't happen? I honestly don't know. I mean, the Crow's success. I'm going to say something controversial, okay? And this is just me. I've had this conversation with people before, but Brandon Lee's death might have driven The Crow into popularity. In the same way that Heath Ledger's Joker drove The Dark Knight into popularity. Nobody's ever going to know whether or not the death of that celebrity actually made good publicity for a film success. And that's saying a lot because a lot of people, I've actually realized this quite recently. People are going to hate me for saying this, but I don't think The Dark Knight holds up after almost 16 years. It's in comparison to other movies, really hard to sit through in some ways. Um, I still like it. I really do. I will enjoy the movie for its time that it gave me and how exciting it was at the time. It might be because I've watched it so many times, it's become really just a bland film for me. But The Crow kind of falls in that same category for me. I've seen it so many times that it just feels like a bland movie. It's a classic. It will always be a classic. But I think it's run its course when you can sit there and quote and point out and be like, oh, here's where this scene's coming up and all this stuff. They're great movies. They're just mediocre films now for me. And I know people are going to hate me for this, but that's just my viewpoint. I've seen better movies since those releases, and who knows? People might be surprised by this new Crow movie, but they will always be classics to me. They're just less and less special every time I watch them. So I want them to release a Scooby-Doo Blu-ray set that includes the TV shows and movies. Would probably be $2,000 though. Oh man, yeah, a set like that would cost a lot of money. Did you guys see the Disney set that they put out? The animation collection that includes I think 40 movies or something like that. It's ridiculous. I'm the only Cody, period. We'll see about that. I know what you mean about The Crow, Cody. Also, I think we got the original Elm Streets on 4K starting. Man, if Shout Factory does a set like they did for the Friday the 13th with Elm Street, I would be excited. It's weird that after 3 years since that set, we haven't had any kind of announcement for that, considering they still, I think, have access to the New Line Cinema collection and the rights to distribute physical media for that. So I'm honestly kind of interested in seeing if that's what they're going with next, because this past couple of years they've done the Chucky franchise, and they've been doing some other side project movies like Carrie and some other classic horror films in 4K. So maybe we'll get some really interesting news soon, hopefully. And I wish Shout Factory would sponsor me. Warner Brothers and Universal and Paramount and Lionsgate all have the nerve to sponsor me and give me free stuff. Why can't you, Shout Factory? They're not going to give it to me now. I'm sitting here at this point yelling at them. You're releasing all the stuff that I'm going to buy it. So, I mean, that's why. I'm a sucker. Every time I see Shout Factory attached to a Nickelodeon or a Tokusatsu property or even horror, I'm going to buy it. Now you just want my money. That's all you want. Scream Factory was doing Elm Street box set. Then in the middle of it, WB told them nope. Sorry, not doing it anymore, according to people from Scream Factory. So WB is probably doing it. It's gonna suck. They're not gonna do a good box set. Do you know that Elm Street's recent releases on Blu-ray have been very, very bad? They've compressed 3 movies onto one disc, and they've just been really bad sets. Warner Brothers is not. No, stupid idea. I hate these companies sometimes. They're so full of themselves. They really are. Damn. Oh, I hate that. I really do. It would have been nice. It really would have. Give me a second. Oh, we got comments on the shoot. All right. Bear with me just a second. All right. Yeah, you saw me throw my iPad. Yeah, I'm very dramatic. Truckopedia says, yep, I remember that. And WB says it's active franchise. I'm like, You haven't done any movies since 2010. Yeah, it's not an active franchise. It's a dead franchise that needs to be revitalized. So, saw a video about certain Warner Brothers discs. Yeah, are you talking about that Blu-ray set that came out? Those Blu-rays are absolute trash. Like it's New Line Warner Brothers set. It's packaged poorly. Again, the compression rate on the discs because there's 3 movies on one disc, absolute garbage. You might as well be VHS probably had better quality than that. I saw a video last week about a certain Warner Brothers DVD having trouble with disc rot. Have you heard anything about that? Which one's a certain DVD that's getting disc rot? Because I have yet to experience disc rot on any of my stuff. I check my DVDs and Blu-rays daily. I keep my stuff in a cool environment. I prefer the air conditioner because I'm fatter than holy hell, and I need to have some kind of I'm a penguin, okay? Or I'm a polar bear. That's what it is. So most of my stuff is in a controlled environment. Never have anything where it's sweating or overly heated up or anything like that. WB is trying to make money, so they'll do the 4K. Hopefully they do better than the Rocky series. That was a joke. Oh, was the Rocky set not that great? Is it because they only released the first 4 movies and they didn't put out Rocky Balboa or 5? I think it was 5 Balboa. And yeah, it was 5 and Balboa. They didn't put out those 2 for some reason. I found it kind of odd that WB did physical media for WWE, and unfortunately, WWE doesn't do physical media anymore as of 2024. I mean, the market for wrestling DVDs and wrestling Blu-rays is kind of falling flat on its face anyway. So, I can understand why. To be honest with you. Do you know what a moo milker is? No. I started streaming an hour ago. Yeah, no, I started streaming an hour ago. Lots of comments though, so it kept it going. But yeah, guys, really, more or less me starting this to just kind of talk to you guys about the fact that I got a job at AMC and I'm excited about it. And yeah, give me a second. All right, try to put all the VHS tapes over here. But yeah, that's what it really was about, this live stream, for those guys that were joining in. But I'm glad we got to chat. I really am. Just leave these here. But, they were a whole list of these. It was just certain WB titles I saw on Crazy Joe's Concession Stand YouTube channel. I would be interesting because I do have some. Is it just Blu-rays? I have some Warner Brothers titles, but I again have not dealt with disc rot. I tend to keep an eye on that stuff all the time. So let's see. I did hear about tornadoes in Ohio. I live right where tornadoes are a problem, just so you guys know. I remember one of the biggest tornado outbreaks I had to experience like a week before I graduated high school on April 27th, 2011. And real talk, I ended up helping with a recovery effort and helping distribute food and all kinds of stuff in my small town that I lived at. It was rough. It was really rough going through the tornado outbreak back then. But yeah, I can't imagine what it was like for tornadoes are never good business unless it's for a movie like Twister, which that is like when there's a tornado warning, I tend to put that movie on as a joke. If I end up dying in a tornado, I want that movie playing in the background. Rocky 5 isn't there due to rights being held by someone else. That sucks. I live not far where the tornadoes hit. Well, hopefully you're safe, man. That tornadoes are never fun. They will do some damage. Thank you again for streaming, Cody. Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate you joining in. No, that's not how that works, man. Again, there could be only one. I'm pretty sure everybody here will vote for me. Peacock Network has all the old school WWE stuff that won't get physical releases anyway that people want. You know what I really wish they would do? I have held back buying any more of the Saturday Night Live DVDs because they've only released, I think, up to like 86. And I bought the first season because Andy Kaufman was in the very first episode that was hosted by George Carlin. And it was when he did his Mighty Mouse routine. But I had hoped that they would do like a 90s collection of SNL stuff, and they never did. A company that used to put it out was Time Warner, or Time Life, not Time Warner. Sorry, Time Life did those sets, and they've since then re-released it into a much bigger box set with the ones from the 70s into the 80s. I really wish they would do some 90s stuff, but the only way you could watch old SNL stuff is on Peacock, so it sucks. But. If you look up Christian Hanna horror, he goes in depth about issues about WB, Scream Factory, and Elm Street. Yeah, I'll check that out, actually. I was not aware that that was being put on hold because of WB. I'll send you a link to the video. He's one of the best places. Where's the best place you can send it? Just email it to my email, codyshog@gmail.com. They can't release some of the SNL due to music rights. I think they said they don't want to do it if they can't be complete. I can understand that, to be honest with you. It's the same reason why All That, if you go watch All That on Paramount Plus, they don't have any of the music segments, which sucks. But Moo Moo Milker is someone who who milks Miltank and Pokemon. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought we were going somewhere in a territory that I was not expecting it to go into Pokemon. I'm going to be honest with you. I tend to have a lot of people leaking over from Wet Movie One's channel, and they are some of the most disturbing individuals. They will ask me some of the weirdest questions that won't even get put in the question section because they're filtered out. Yeah. Brendan has a clientele of people that like to ask him some of the weirdest stuff. By the way, where is that jackass? He's usually in here harassing me. Same with Pete and Pete. They have music issues because someone won't sign a deal for their one episode where he took her to prom. Are you talking about, what's his name? That music guest that was in, I forgot what his name was. I really did. I know who you're talking about, though. I got to go by Totally. Oh, God, everybody's going to nickname me now. Oh, man. But it's nice for you coming in here, man. I appreciate everyone that did come in here and chatted for a little bit. I thought it was someone a lot bigger than that. I remember there being a really big musician that cameoed in the show multiple times. I have to look it up, actually. Hang on, because it's going to bother me. I swear I remember LL Cool J was on there, Chris Elliott. Iggy Pop, that's who I was thinking of. Iggy Pop was on there. So I had to look it up. She refuses to sign a deal due to saying she deserves more money than Polaris, who did the music for the show. Everybody thinks they deserve more money just because they exist. It's weird. I can't wait for the Michael Jackson biopic movie. I'm excited for that too. I really enjoyed Elvis with Austin Butler. That was a really fun movie to watch. Bohemian Rhapsody was great. And I haven't got to see the freaking what was that movie called? It's the Jimi Hendrix movie. I can't remember what the movie was called. Not Jimi Hendrix, I'm sorry. Wasn't Jimi Hendrix. I know someone's going to say it. I'm not even going to look it up now. Hey, Cody. Hey, Knock. It says they're going to stream again later. Is that it's this video? It's this video. I wanted to do it through StreamYard, but no, I'm not going to stream later tonight. I actually have to get a lot of things done today. Like I got a lot to do. I really do. I appreciate you sending me the email, man. I think the director who did Bohemian Rhapsody is doing the Michael Jackson one. Yeah, he is. I'm excited for that. I'm waiting for Detective Pikachu 2 is in the works, and Ryan says he's returning. That's great. No, not Rocket Man. It's the one that was released recently. The it's like One Love or something like that. I can't remember what it was called. I'm looking right now. Of course, it doesn't want to show up on here. Bob Marley. That's who I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking of. You should watch Priscilla and Bob Marley. Yeah, no, I have Priscilla on Vudu. Thanks to Wet Movie One, he sent that to me. I'll check it out. But the Bob Marley movie, I don't think it's out yet physically. Also calling it now, we will never see Akira live action movie. Too difficult to do it. Probably not. His nephew Jermaine's son is playing Michael Jackson. Jafar Jackson. Yeah, I know he's playing him. Trust me, I follow movie news all the time, man. I know all this. It's crazy that there hasn't been a Pokemon movie in 4 years. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, it commercially and financially actually did really well. So, do you like any Roger Corman films? I'm currently watching Rock and Roll High School and never seen any of his movies until now. I've never seen any of his movies either. I'm kind of a basic white bitch when it fucking comes to movies, man. I'm not gonna be honest with you. Like I'm watching all the nerdy shit. I'm not really going into the, into some of the stuff that people watch. Like I know a lot of people like Criterion for their classy movies, but only Criterion I own is Godzilla. It's the nerdy stuff, man, and the stuff that I grew up with. I will watch a lot of Oscar bait movies because even recently, because of the Oscars, I actually went and watched movies like Poor Things and Killers of the Flower Moon. They're all great movies. So, but like I don't usually go back and watch a lot of these like art style films and stuff like that. I'm just being honest. Like I'm not a real film buff. I just happen to be a nerd. It's called Cody's House of Geek. There was a new Pokemon movie every year from 1998 to 2020. Yeah. What Pokemon have you seen? Okay. I've seen the Pokemon movies that I've actually watched. I've seen up to Pokemon Heroes. So that would have been the 5th movie, I think, if I remember correctly. I may be wrong. But the TV series, I watched like the first 4 seasons. So I kind of dropped out of Pokemon after a while. And then, of course, I watched Detective Pikachu. And I did hear that they remade this movie. Like, different animation style, but they remade this. So, but this is always a classic to me. Oh, man. I found this at a dollar store for $3, so it piqued my interest. Otherwise, I'm sure. Otherwise, I'm like you with movies. Yeah, I'm basic. Modern Pokemon is not that good. 2018 to now is bad. I'm like, again, I haven't really gotten into really to see that, but I know that my roommate, he's really big into anime and stuff like that. So when he ended up showing me the ending to Ash winning the Pokemon League, and they ended up having Jason Page come back and play "I Want to Be the Very Best," the original theme, and it was crazy. It was an emotional toll. Like it's crazy and it's fun. It's good to see that after so long, the characters that I grew up with are now, I guess finishing their story arc. Um, and then the same thing with Digimon. He's a huge fan of Digimon and stuff like that. So I can't connect on that level though. Like I haven't watched Digimon since the first season. I watched a little bit of the second one and then the first movie. So favorite Pokemon game besides Stadium. Oh boy. I grew up on Pokemon Yellow. My cousin had red or blue. I think he had red and blue actually. But my favorite was always Pokemon Yellow. That was the one that I beat. I played that so much as a kid, but Stadium will always be my favorite game, regardless of what people ask. I love that. So many childhood memories. How long am I streaming? I don't know yet. I mean, we will see once the questions stop, I guess. I really think if Kids WB hadn't lost Pokemon, they'd keep going a lot longer with the channel. I don't know. I mean, you got to remember Fox Kids and Kids WB. Even back then when we were younger, they didn't have a lot of great shows lined up towards the end of their lifespan. That's why they transitioned from Foxbox into Jetix, and then it was bought by Disney, and they ended up doing the Jetix stuff and continuing all that. And I think the Kids WB had the same issue. Like it was losing its audience. It maintained its interest until they lost Pokemon, like you said, but they just didn't have a lot going for it. Personally, going back and rewatching a lot of the stuff that was on Kids WB towards the end of its lifespan, there's not a lot there. Thoughts on Ash's designs over the years? I mean, it's weird. I honestly didn't realize that he had changed the look of his hat, even to the point where I was just like, wait a minute, what the hell's that? It's just a Pokeball now. What happened to the L symbol? I can't remember what it was. It was like an official logo from the National Pokemon League or something like that. Yeah, they did. I don't know why, but yeah, it was weird. Because Clint Howard is in this movie. No offense to him, he's always looked kind of creepy. He didn't get looks like his brother Ron. Opie. Digimon had Agumon picking up an adult magazine and almost reading it in the latest movie. Oh, like I said, I haven't watched Digimon, but it's interesting seeing that they're catering a lot of this stuff closer to adults now. It's crazy. Digimon on Fox, haven't seen it since then. Yeah, no, I watched like the first 2 seasons. I remember that. My first Pokemon games were Stadium and Pokeparks 1 and 2. And that's because I'm famous. Thank you for pointing that out. The questions will never stop. This is like Lamb Chop. This is the stream that never ends. Pokemon Snap was good, but Hey You Pikachu was. I remember my mom coming home with Hey You Pikachu and being so excited about it, and it just not working. Like I played it straight out of the box. The mic didn't work. It was just an absolute shit show of a game. I remember getting that game and Smash Brothers, the first Smash Brothers that day. The worst thing to happen to the Pokemon anime was the voice change in 2008. I mean, yeah, Veronica Taylor's the voice of Ash. It's like if they were to change the voice of like Bart Simpson or something like that. It just wouldn't sit well with people. I think Ash is ugly and Simon and yeah, roast him. Agumon says, "What is this?" It is his human is like, don't read that. The adult humor. I am a living legend, right? I have a Pokemon channel for GameCube. Isn't that like a really like rare like disc now or something like that? Why didn't we get a mini Nintendo 64? I don't know. Their excuse was that they were focusing more on the Switch. And now we know why. It's because they were putting digital games available. They wanted you to pay more for it. So, oh well. I would have loved that. Cody versus not Cody. In this instance, I guess I'm not Cody. I know I don't know. This guy's wanting to start something, man. Let me tell you, he wants to battle. It ain't even. The thing is if we were to do this, Mike Tyson and freaking Logan Paul or whatever his name is, or Jake Paul, one of the Paul brothers, whoever's fighting Mike Tyson, that isn't going to be as interesting as the Cody versus not Cody fight. I think with Pokemon TV app shutting down, we will see them add episodes to the official channel on here, like Power Rangers and Yu-Gi-Oh does. That would be interesting, but I would also like them to be able to make it available for people to purchase, like on Vudu or something like that. Am I getting a Switch 2? It really depends. I neglected my Switch and my PS5 because, it's harder and harder to find time to play video games, man. Mini PlayStation 2 would be cool, but I think mini systems hype has died in the USA. They have. They really have. It was Jake Paul. It was one of them. Sweep the leg. That's right. No mercy. No Cody will just slip out. Dude says he's going to pee on the floor, man. What was that? I slipped on me some PP at the Megalomart. Friggin' what's his face from King of the Hill. I'm just waiting for my my settlement from the Megalomart because I slipped on some PP. Want to know how I got my name? Sure, why not? I never got the Switch. The Switch is okay. I don't like modern video games. The thing is that the Switch caters to modern players, but it also works for those of us who grew up on the 64. Like, there are some games that have gotten remastered. And, like, Smash Brothers is a fun game to play. I love Mario Kart. Cody versus Cody, like Dean versus Dean and Supernatural. His name is Lucky. Oh yeah, Lucky from King of the Hill. The DVD menus are literally the same. The Blu-rays and the DVDs are the same from past releases. There's nothing different. And to be honest with you, I don't know how I'd be able to do that justice considering there's 10 discs to show off. But you can literally go on YouTube and look up Saw Blu-ray menu and stuff. It's going to be the same thing. I slipped on a banana peel and fell on a special needs kid. He screamed and punched me. Sorry about that. I'm the special needs kid. Oh man, Dean Winchester looks like he like Coach Teague from Smallville. Weird. Why doesn't WWE Games put games on the Switch? Will it not play like it did once it was I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Like, I don't remember playing a lot of sports games. I played NCAA games, and that's what I'm excited about. They're finally putting NCAA games back out, so we're gonna be seeing that happen. It happened in middle school. Let's see. All right, guys, we are an hour and a half in. I think we're going to go ahead and try to stop in just a little bit because I need to go deal with some stuff. And, we both got detention and got paddled. Yeah, I enjoyed the paddling, man. This was in 1998. Yeah, I was only 7 years old when that happened. I was the youngest middle schooler. I was in special needs in school. I used to be Special Olympics too. I'll get shit for that. You guys won't believe me, but I was in special ed class too, but it's mostly because my mom sued the school and won and they wanted revenge. So Zep Hindle and Saw X. Don't stop streaming. Don't stop streaming. Hold on to that feeling. I'm going to get copyrighted. My name is Lance, and I can count to potato. Hey, no, that's Wet Movie 1. He can count to potato very well. He really can. Yeah. Have you heard Jack Black's new song? Oh, I heard him playing "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time," but like that was funny. But anyway, guys, I need to go deal with Adelie because hang on, you guys want to see Adelie? Every time I do a live stream, I try to bring her in here, but she's kind of being a stubborn ass today. Did I? Uh-oh. I love when I do things like this. I accidentally put a crack on the iPad, but it's not on the screen, so we're good. It's because I sat on it, my fat ass. You look what happens. Look what happens when my fat ass sits on things. That's ridiculous. All right. Adelie, come here, boo-boo. Your public wants to see you, you spoiled ass princess. Adelie, come here. Just watch the door. She'll come. Adelie, come here, boo-boo. Here she comes to wreck the day. That means that Adelie is on the way. There she is. There you go. You say hi. Look. You show them your face. Look at it. Look at it. I want all of you to look at it. All right, go on. Like I'm getting the hell out of here. Hi, Miss Donkey. She's a baby. She's 9 years old. She's getting old, man. You cannot have her. She is my baby. I like his name. Roll me one Kenobi. Well, what do you know, B? It's Roll Me One Kenobi. Oh shit. Is this the real Cody? I'm the real Cody. She likes me more. You know what's sad? If you walked in this house, she would show you more love and affection than she would me because she prefers people she doesn't get attention from regularly. But when everybody's out of the house, I get all the attention. Good riddance, Cody. Yeah. I have nothing. Our battle will consume and continue very soon. I promise you that. This is not over. This is going to be the biggest battle since AVGN and the Nostalgia Critic. And I'm going to put a bunch of boxes somewhere because I like boxes. Don't you dare diss me about my boxes. I wonder what happened to that special needs kid. He wandered off somewhere, and some people are saying to this day he's still walking. Good night. I'll let you get to work. I'll stop commenting. No, you're good, man. I need to get off here. But yeah, we're almost at an hour and a half. His name was Mike Gonzalez. He's still walking. He's still walking wherever his destination is. He's looking for that jar of peanut butter. All right, guys. And wow, my house is starting to smell like weed because my neighbors are smoking weed outside. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to end it here. Literally almost an hour and a half. Well, you see, the thing is when this happens, bye.